what is up, you guys? Hope y'all been partying like every day is your birthday, because we got another one for y'all today, man. And it is here, and so are you. I know you guys have been waiting for this video for a long time now. This has been a highly requested video, and you know, I don't know why I haven't watched it, but it's just one we have not watched yet. So without further ado, we have just two quick announcements in this one before we get into it. First off, we are going to be turning this into a two-part series, because you know, a 30-minute video, damn, that shit is long for not only me, but that shit's long for you. So we're gonna turn it into a two-part series, you know, just so it's a little bit easier to watch for everybody. So I hope you guys do enjoy. You guys know Good Gook has some fire videos now. I'm gonna be focused during this video, so I don't know how much talking I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be focused, because this shit is hard to understand, so I'm gonna do my best. And the other announcement, y'all, how y'all been doing, man? You know what I'm saying? You been doing good? Have you been attacking your dreams? Bro, what is you doing, bro? You really finna let them lamos behind the screen dictate your future, cuz? Bro, I don't know why so many people are putting their dreams aside, you know what I'm saying, for people they don't even know, that don't even know them. Bro, you letting someone dictate your future? Yo, they ain't even know your middle name. They probably don't even know your last if that bitch not, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people these days are really so afraid to go after it, man, because of outside opinions on other people, bro. Don't let nobody really dictate y'all what you want to do for the rest of your life, bro, what you want to do for a living, and you know what you want that'll make you happy. Because guess what? You know who's the ones typing behind those screens, bro? People who are stuck in 9-to-5s that hate their life and job. And you know what I'm saying, they just so salty about everything going on, bro. They just sit behind the screen for hours. So hey, yeah, you keep working at it and go after it, because one day you're gonna be sitting up in that mansion that you've been dreaming about. You're gonna have that family, you're gonna have the cars, bro, you're gonna have all of that shit. And that person that was texting behind that screen, guess what they finna be doing? Still texting on your shit, bro. Even though, you know what I'm saying, they say they a hater, bro, they on there more than the people that actually like your videos.
This video is sponsored by,
but let's get right to it.
Gamers, gacha gamers.
Wait a minute, is he dead ass, bro? Is it actually sponsored by Hokage Third Impact? My boy really got a deal with an anime? That's kind of a flex.
This video is sponsored by Honkai Impact Third. Gamers, gacha gamers. You know me, I love my 2D girls, and Honkai Impact Third has the cream of the crop. A free-to-play 3D action role-playing mobile game
that does look nice.
Published by MiHoYo, the same makers of Genshin Impact, which, speaking of which, they're having a collaboration event right now. Official will be joining as a new Valkyrie with her companion Ozzy, along with Kaching, where you can free more powerful Kaching to fight against the enemy, which includes the more powerful the Wolf of the North.
Dude, I think this actually is a this man's really sponsored by a... Holy shit, my man is loving life right now, bro. He's sponsored by a video game. That's kind of clean, bro.
The Fate franchise, based a while
but
ago,
we're gonna get to it, y'all.
It's called Trying to Understand the Fate franchise, based around how confusing the entire thing looked for an outsider.
Yeah, that one we did not understand.
Satire aside, it was based on many real-life conversations I've actually had with Fate fans trying to explain the franchise to newcomers. And every time that happens, I always hear, do you want the long version or do you want the short version? Because everyone asks for the short version, but even the short version for an outsider can seem like a...
I mean, do you even gotta ask, bro? Why would I want it to take longer to explain to you, feel me? I'm gonna want the short version.
But ever since I made that video, and because no one ever actually asked for it, I've always wondered to myself, what is the long version?
I guess we're about to find that out, y'all. Let's see if he does a good job, bro.
The franchise fascinates me. Originally created by Kinoku Nasu, what started as just a single eroge visual novel has turned into a multi-billion-dollar franchise with more media than any sane person.
That's where it starts, y'all. Just a dream in a basement. You know what I'm saying? You turn one thing, you start right here, and then you build that one thing like this. Oh, that was easy. Let me build something else. And you just keep building that shit, and the more you do, the easier it probably gets.
Can wrap their head around. I mean, just look at all this shit. Can you see how many there is? There's at least 5. So it can be easy to forget how and why people became fans.
That shit was a lot, bro.
Many newcomers may even forget to ask, what is Fate even about? Don't worry, I got you. The basic premise revolves around a bunch of mages who can summon heroic spirits from Earth's real history or legends to do battle over the Holy Grail, a mythical...
Oh, shit! They hire real, you know what I'm saying, history creatures to fight over the Holy Grail? That sounds kind of... That's what every 500 episode... That's a long-ass arc, bro.
Device in what is called the Holy Grail War. Basically, it's a bunch of mages spending all their V-Bucks to organize the ultimate Fortnite, Apex Legends,
Holy Grail War,
Minecraft, Hunger Games, Battle Royale between all your favorite people from history and legend to create the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. God,
okay.
Isn't too young to understand that reference. And the Holy Grail War is just basically Nasu going, "What?" Let's just cut the video there. That's all you need to know about Fate. However,
say less. Y'all heard him, bro, man. I hope y'all have a good one, man. I appreciate you for coming by. And y'all be easy, bro. Deuces.
Universe is unimaginably deeper than that.
Damn.
So much so that every single spin-off, anime, manga, novel, every single piece of Fate's media takes place in a coherent universe fitting somewhere on a grand timeline, which is also shared with Nasu's other works, creating this grand universe known only as the Nasuverse. So you know what I thought would be a good idea?
We're gonna have to rewind. We're gonna be doing a lot of rewinding in this shit, bro. I'm gonna do my best to you know, take in the knowledge and suck and hold it in the vault, bro.
So much so that every single spin-off, anime, manga, novel, every single piece of Fate's media takes place in a coherent universe fitting somewhere on a grand timeline, which is also shared with Nasu's other works, creating this grand universe known only as the Nasuverse. So you know what I thought would be a good idea? What if I tried explaining the entire Fate timeline?
Okay.
Being thought, implying it was me in the past tense. It was a shit idea. Explaining all the Fate lore and timeline in detail would take hours and hours. I mean, just look at some of these wiki pages. This isn't a wiki page, it's a fucking light novel.
You just keep going.
That time some slag at a pond threw a sword at me and I accidentally became the fucking King of England. So this is more like the long, short version. Or is it the short, long version? Or is it the medium version? It's an excuse to justify all the countless hours I've put into this hellhole. Obviously, there is going to be spoilers, but I'm going to try and keep it focused on the lore and universe. And
but I appreciate that, my boy. I appreciate that.
Rather than what actually happens in any individual series. So, hopefully, it won't spoil your experience too much if you decide to walk into hell with us. So, with that said, let's start explaining.
Let's get ready to rumble. Shh, stop talking, bro. Gotta get focused.
Just turn the camera off and delete the file, and no one will ever have to know.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fat ass nutshell.
That was Giguk 3 months ago. I've been putting off filming this for 3 fucking months. Now.
I've been putting off filming this too for a while, man. So I feel it. I feel it.
3 fucking months. This is my dissertation all over again. Hello and welcome to my TED Talk. To be introducing the Fate timeline.
Easy boy dripping.
The most powerful servant in the history of the Fate timeline. Steve Handjobs. Before we get to the Fate timeline, there are a few
Steve Handjobs. Is that really that man's name? Is Steve Handjobs? Bro, that man's parents was wild, bro.
So everything makes sense. Firstly is Akasha. See, Fate exists in this grand world of magic and mages where you can summon heroic beings from the past, present, and future. And all of this derives from Akasha. What is Akasha? See, Akasha is this metaphysical place that exists outside of time and dimensions that is the source of all events and all the souls in all timelines. And I like using big words to make it sound smart. Basically, everything that's ever happened and everyone you know, you can thank Akasha for it. 2020 as a whole? Thanks, Akasha. The Chad himself, Chug Jug's Fortnite remix. Thanks, Akasha.
Shout out, Akasha.
Silent fart, but you ripped out a fat one and everyone heard it and stared at you and your brain still.
So Akasha, if I'm listening correctly, which y'all please don't come for me if I mess this shit up, but is pretty much just everything. And wow, dude, I put the wrong battery in the thing. Oh my gosh, bro, that is tough, bro. Just don't look at that shit, bro. Don't look at that shit, bro. I lost my headband. I don't know where that hoe went, so we just chilling with the forehead.
Remind you about it every time you're about to sleep. Fuck you, Akasha. So instead of wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff, This is more like wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, goopy galaxy, diddly dimension, rickety reality stuff. Where every timeline and every reality exists at the same time, meaning there are no spin-offs, every fate is canon, life is aligned. Yes, that smutty dojin of Minamoto going ada ada on the order is canon in some timeline. You can't prove me otherwise. Are you with me? Good. This is important because the end goal of every mage in the Fate universe is to find a way to reach the root of Akasha. But Giga, why do all mages want to find the root of Akasha? Well, I'm glad you asked, probably confused viewer. I really hope you're not confused right now. This is just the beginning. Well, this would be a good time to talk about the magic system that exists in the Nasuverse, because as we all know, in this universe, mages exist and use magecraft, aka magic. Right?
Magic man.
Wrong.
Magic. Oh.
Incorrect.
What?
Erroneous.
That's what a mage
Mistake.
is. I'm sorry.
I can't think of any more words off the top of my head.
Damn.
What are you, an idiot? Why would anyone assume that magic and magecraft are the same thing? Look at this guy. Typical man that can't tell the difference between magic and magecraft.
That man did himself dirty with that.
Magecraft, the weak sauce imitation butter. Ooh, I can't believe it's not magic. And then you got the Chad true magic. This is the top tier gourmet shit. This is the shit
Chad
real
magic.
want to use. The kind of shit Gordon Ramsay has to taste off and goes,
Oh, Gordon, what you looking at, huh?
magic. Well, this premium shit can
It's
only be
fucking raw.
Well, this premium shit can only be achieved by mages who view Akasha. And once someone gets that magic, that path to Akasha is cut off, and then the magic can only be used by the.
What did he say?
You got magecraft, the weak sauce imitation butter. Ooh, I can't believe it's not magic.
That confused me with the traveling shit.
This is the top tier gourmet shit. This is the shit real mages want to use. The kind of shit Gordon Ramsay has to taste off and goes, finally.
Some good fucking
magic. Well, this premium shit can only be achieved by mages who view Akasha.
Who
And once
view
someone gets that magic,
Akasha?
that path to Akasha is cut off, and then the magic can only be used by the direct descendants of that original mage. Basically, no one has real magic, and then trying to.
So Akasha's cut off. Does he mean like the timeline stops for that person and they can just go through it whenever?
Get to the root of Akasha so they can stop using the peasant dollar store magecraft shit. Oh man, what if the third magic was just the power to create fate porn? But what's stopping all mages from getting to this mythical place called Akasha? Well, you have this thing called the counterforce.
Okay.
It's like a safety mechanism.
I got that. I'm getting it.
Extinct because the Earth is actually alive and has a will, and don't worry about that right now. And the counterforce itself is made up of two parts: the collective unconscious will of humanity itself to survive, Alaya,
Okay.
and the will of the planet itself, Gaia, online. Why is this important? Because the counterforce has powerful defense mechanisms, like being able to summon heroic spirits from Earth's history.
Damn, that's
in
some
order to defend
bullshit.
itself, which we call servants. Sound familiar?
I understood that reference.
So it'll intervene.
Whoa, so for them to get to the timeline, it's pretty much like Loki. They got to take out the timekeepers to get to the timeline. Okay, good gook. Way to explain, bro. Way to explain.
Galaxy timey-wimey place, and mages have to find a way around it. Are you with me? Are you with me?
I'm
Good.
with you,
If you're
bro.
already confused, may I introduce to you the phrase everyone in the Fate fandom holds in the highest esteem as the holiest words in our gospel. Don't worry about it. Why is the cast of Fate State Night sharing a nice wholesome meal instead of trying to brutally murder each other? Don't worry about it. How do reality bubbles work? Don't worry about it. What is the moon? Don't worry about it.
But for real though, that shit looks like some cheese.
Don't worry about it. Please don't ask me what the moon is. I'm not gonna fucking talk about the moon.
I'm fucking
Hurry.
sorry,
No,
G.
Akasha.
I didn't know,
Why
bro.
is Akasha
I'm just gonna
the
listen.
place that every mage is trying to get to, so they can use the top
Bitch is a
tier
mind
gourmet
reader.
true magic. But the only thing stopping them is the counterforce, which they have to try and find a way around. Did you get all that? This is all the background information you need to know before we start the timeline.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Guys, we haven't even started the timeline yet.
We're not even gonna start the timeline the first part.
Physically, by having things stuck against the wall, strung together with a string or something like that, like you see in that Always Sunny meme. But then I soon realized I don't have a wall big enough. So that's why I'm using the green screen. Definitely not because I want to rip off Nakey Jakey. Now, starting right at the beginning, before any mages, before any servants, before any Holy Grail wars, you have the Age of God. So yeah, apparently right at the beginning of Fate lore, there was this period of time where gods roamed the earth with man, mythical creatures existed, and I shit you not, physics apparently just wasn't a
Okay,
thing.
physics wasn't a
apparently
thing.
This thing called mystery governed the law of the worlds, which I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Don't worry about it.
Damn,
I
too
just imagine in
bad.
my head some ancient humans
Why can't we
going
get that
up,
shit back,
physics
bro?
Tries to drop it, and mystery's like, no. We do not do that here. And then the apple just flies off to fucking Narnia. But everything changed when the Sefer Nation attacked. Or just Sefer. This next time period is called Deterioration. This titan called Sefer invaded and destroyed most of the world and was only beaten back by this mighty sword called Excalibur. After the attack, the
Dang.
gods weaken a bit, mystery starts to wane, and physics is like, yo, is anyone gonna drop that apple? Which takes us to separation. So the gods are a little pissed that they can't go down to Earth anymore because they're so weak, so they make Gilgamesh, who's 2/3 god. Because gods don't give a shit about maths apparently, with the intention of making him the keystone to connect the gods and the humans.
Whoa.
Fate verse. How can I explain?
So what's the other third, bro? Is he part Billy Goat? Part human? Oh, that's probably part human, you know what I'm saying? Maybe though he is Billy Goat, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to assume nothing now. Maybe he's a Billy Goat.
You know that one meme, is this some peasant joke I'm too poor to understand? Well, imagine if that meme was reincarnated as a person. That's Gilgamesh. So yeah, he decides to rebel and the gods were like, no. This guy doesn't want to take orders from us. No, come on, you're joshing us right now. This is a prank. Come on, where are the hidden cameras?
That's
I
tough,
want
bro.
him to be punked, aren't I?
These
And
gods seem
with
like some
that,
bitches,
gods
man.
cannot interfere with humans anymore. And thus begins the Age of Man. From the year 0 AD, the human population explodes, magic and magecraft is replaced with science, and most importantly, physics exists now, guys! Yeah!
Woo, physics, yeah, geometry. Son of a bitch.
Forgot to. Alan, can you edit Party Popper in this video, please? Thank you. That's right, screw your mystery. I have E = MC squared. Okay, remember right at the beginning of this video when I said the Fate franchise was about this thing called the Holy Grail? Well,
That was
we
a
can
Holy
finally
Grail
start
war.
talking about the Holy Grail.
Oh, it was about the
is
Holy
touted
Grail.
as this omnipotent, magical, wish-granting device, and that's only partially true. See,
Okay.
around the 1800s, these epic magic gamer girls, called the Einsburns family, figured out a way to the root of Akasha. That place that gives you true epic gamer magic. By using the Holy Grail to summon 7 heroic spirits and then sacrifice them, and using that mana to summon an even greater Grail called the Greater Grail, which has access to the root of Akasha. But of course, all the various magic gamer girls and boys couldn't agree on who would actually get access to this magic, so they decided to have a meeting to decide. One could even say that it was a magic. The Gathering. Or in Fate, we just call this the Holy Grail War. Which finally leads us to the timelines to all
The Holy Grail War. Here's the war part, bro.
World history, and I'm about to recite the entire history of some fictional.
Hey, like I said, you guys, I'm really sorry, you know, we're not talking too much, man. I really am doing my best just to try to focus and understand this series, because it is something serious. It's something serious. I know Gaguk must have been lost his mind, you know what I'm saying, recording this.
The Holy Grail War, which happened around the 1800s. This is when the 3 main mage families, the Einsburns, the Toesuckers, and the Matos, couldn't agree on who could get access to the Grail. So they were like, guys, we've got a bunch of servants lying about. Tournament arc, tournament arc, tournament arc, tournament arc, tour! This was hardly what you'd call an actual war though, and more like a 3 AM brawl at the local mage pub, which ended because everyone got bored and time ran out. Then came the second Holy Grail War in the 1860s,
there was 2.
with the same parties involved, but this time everyone went a bit fucking mental because everyone died, nobody won, and future generations were like, wait a minute.
Everyone died, bro.
Rules? What the fuck is a Geneva Convention? Then came the third Holy Grail War in the 1930s,
Damn.
where the church gets involved because they're just like, are you using the term Holy Grail? God, are we allowed to copy strike that? And everyone's happy with that because they can enforce the rules. So the church is like, all right, gamers, I want a fair fight. No going for the eyes, no kicking below the belt.
Shout out, man. Let's see who's scrapping winning.
No summoning any illegal servants. So then the Einsburn summon an illegal servant. And so they get this totally new servant called Angramayu.
Dude. This dude looks like a 2K my player. That man look like something serious. That man looks like a sweaty guard on 2K, but you know what I'm saying? A sweaty Fate dude, bruh. That man looks like some serious work.
Ramayu, aka the Angry Mango, who's
He
meant
gon-
to be this super bad.
he gonna be about that shit, bro.
Servant that auto wins them the war, except lol, JK is actually super weak and dies. And is literally so
What?
angry he gives the Grail food poisoning. Then we got the fourth.
Never
Grail
mind,
war,
that man's trash.
Fate Zero. I'm not going to spoil what happens in it. And finally, we have the Grand Sugar Daddy that birthed everything we're talking about.
5.
The fifth Holy Grail War, aka the events of Fate's Day Night. Following Shiro fighting in it using the power of friendship and fucking, mana transfer. And this CG dragon still haunts my nightmares. What's important here is that this war has at least 3 different timelines, because the original Fate's Day Night was a visual novel with 3 different routes. You got the Fate route, Unlimited Blade Words, and Heaven's Feel. Or, to put it more simply, you got the Saber route, the Best Girl route, and the Sakura route.
Whoa.
Mana transfer. But it does.
Yo, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. We are gonna stop it right there for now. No part 2 is literally up on my channel, so just make sure you guys go. You know what I'm saying? You could check it out now, or save yourself a little bit of the time of the day. You know, go chill, hang out with your fam, get some work done. You know, get what you need to do. You know, responsibilities come first. You got your responsibility. Stop watching and go do that shit. Look, I'm looking at you, bruh. I'm looking at you. You know who you are. But hope you guys enjoyed. I'm about to record part 2. Gagook, man, hey, I gotta give him a really big shout out. You know, this is a really confusing series, but he's doing an absolutely amazing job so far of explaining it. You know, I really feel like we have a good little grasp going on to this series, and we're really getting, you know, the way the snake is slithering. So hopefully by the end of this, we'll actually be able to say we understand the Fate series, and we can appreciate it then that much more. So without further ado, let's get to part 2.